Prince Edward is unlikely to be given the Duke of Edinburgh title he had been expected to inherit, due to King Charles III's plans to slim down the monarchy, a palace source has claimed. But do you think Edward should be granted the dukedom? Vote in our poll. Queen Elizabeth II had promised her youngest son that he would succeed his father as the Duke of Edinburgh, but since Charles ascended the throne, Edward will reportedly miss out on his new title. A palace source told the Daily Mail, the king wants to slim down the monarchy, so, it wouldn't make sense to make the Earl the Duke of Edinburgh. They added, it's a hereditary title which would then be passed on to the Earl and Countess of Wessex's son, James, Viscount Severn. Essentially, this was accepted by the Earl when he agreed that his children would not be a prince or princess. The king is said to have changed his mind about giving the titles to his brother and sister-in-law, and will reportedly keep the title for himself but not use it. Edward and his wife Sophie, Countess of Wessex, were formally gifted the titles on their wedding day 23 years ago. An official statement from Buckingham Palace at the time read, the Queen, the Duke of Edinburgh and the Prince of Wales have also agreed that the Prince Edward should be given the Dukedom of Edinburgh in due course when the present title held now by Prince Philip eventually reverts to the crown. Speaking to the BBC last year, Edward recognized that the Edinburgh Dukedom was not definite, acknowledging that it would be Charles' decision. He said, it was fine in theory, ages ago when it was sort of a pipe dream of my father's. And of course, it will depend on whether or not the Prince of Wales, when he becomes king, whether he'll do that, so we'll wait and see. When Charles became king in September, following the death of the Queen, several members of the royal family were given new titles. His wife Camilla became Queen Consort, while Prince William and his wife Kate became the Prince and Princess of Wales, also inheriting the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall titles. However, Charles did not unveil new titles for Edward and Sophie during his first address to the nation. Charles may wish to keep the Edinburgh title available for one of his grandsons. So what do you think? Should Charles make Edward the Duke of Edinburgh? Vote in our poll and leave your thoughts in the comment section below.